Welcome to Tunnel Talk, a No Facts, All Feelings wrestling podcast on the Social Suplex Network. I'm Allie.
I'm Ann.
And I'm Leah.
How my girls doing this week?
It's nice out.
I was going to say, what I want to hear from everybody, including me, new air. Those windows are open.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, it's incredible. Someone did remind me that it's almost What's Making Me Happy season.
The face, I've never seen you make that face before. It was truly just the whites of her eyes. It was Liz Lemon eye roll. You're going to love, I thought we came up with a reframe that you were really excited about.
It was Leah's recommendation corner.
Leah's recommendation corner.
I don't remember that.
Well, I'm a little offended by that because I think we spent a lot of time talking about it, trying to come up with something that felt palatable to you. Trying to tend to your delicate taste buds.
Just trying to brand it so our toddler will eat the broccoli.
You know, until I actually don't know how long, but my brother used to only eat. He only liked eating pasta, and the only thing he wanted to eat was pasta. And at a certain point, my dad was like, "We can't make pasta with everything. Like, there's things we're making rice with." And so he just told my brother rice was pasta. He was like, "It's rice noodles. That's what they are." And he called them rice noodles for a long time. I mean, at a certain point, he must have known they weren't noodles, but I think that would still pass in our household almost. Like, you can still say rice noodles.
Got to college and was like, "I'm going to get some rice noodles," and people are like, "What are you? That's just rice, man."
But it would be like, okay, it's rice noodles, so I'm gonna have them with Parmesan cheese. So it's like stir fry rice honestly, and a little Parmesan cheese.
It doesn't sound bad. That's not a no for me.
No.
My parents did a similar thing to me that when I was little, randomly decided that I didn't like barbecue sauce anymore and I wouldn't eat anything with barbecue sauce. So my parents started being like, "That's not barbecue sauce, it's ketchup." And I'd be like, "Oh, if it's ketchup, that's obviously fine."
So much of parenting is
lying,
deciding whether it's okay to lie or whether you have to tell the truth, I guess. I feel like people are telling the truth more than ever these days, and sometimes I think, just lie. It's okay. It's okay to lie.
I know I must have told you guys this before because it's one of my favorite stories ever, but I knew somebody once who her mother told her that whenever the ice cream truck played music, it meant they were out of ice cream.
You have told me that. That's brutal. A good one. I mean, that's a really effective one.
Yeah, really short circuits all your problems there, really.
Any thrilling reports from the week? Before we get into a real jam-packed schedule, they had us watch a pay-per-view. They made us watch a pay-per-view. And you know what? I had a good time.
I did have a good time. I had a bad attitude about it earlier in the day, but it was a great pay-per-view.
Well.
It was a great pay-per-view.
I know. It kind of helped that, like, last time I had such a bad attitude, and for some reason going into it, like, I just had such a bad time at the last pay-per-view that this time I was like, oh, this payper-view is, like, kind of fun. And I don't think it was a better or worse pay-per-view, particularly.
It might have been a little better, because we had a funny moment early on when, and we'll get to this later, obviously, but you open with the Bucks match, we immediately are like, it's fucking over for us. They're not saving anything for the soggy middle. Yeah. It's over for us. And I'm like despairingly saying, what's on this card? I have to look at. I think actually this happened when Jericho came out, and it was like, there's going to be nothing left for us. Like,
the Bucks opened, and then it was Jericho, and I was like, guys, you've got to save some stuff for the middle when we're ready to die.
Yeah. So I despairingly am like, what's on this card? I have to find this card. And then Leah went and found the card, and she came back. She goes, actually, it's a pretty good card. There's not a lot of filler on there. And I'm looking at it. I'm like, oh, not a lot of filler. And then as I read it, I was like, you're right. This is a really good card.
Yeah, the middle was like barely soggy. It was like kind of
pretty
incredible.
Much set.
I know. It's funny too because it's so individual taste. Because I did see some of our friends being like, "This pay-per-view was like designed for me to not want to watch it," but it's like, you know, if you love Jericho, you're really no complaints. So
that's interesting. I feel like it had lots of. I guess I would have said like, there's lots of stuff on here that like the hardcores would like, but maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I don't know what the hardcores...
Individual tastes. It wasn't even hardcores. It was, just... Yeah.
Just friends?
Just friends.
We have
I don't
friends
want to call anybody out.
We do, yeah. Well, it is individual taste. It's individual taste. We had a good time, I would say. And then...
And it didn't even go that long either. It was past midnight.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. I was like really settled in. But when the main event started at 11:30 or whatever, I was like, oh my God, incredible.
I think it also helped with my attitude that we went into it being like gentle parenting ourselves, being like,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
we're tired, we're going to go to bed. And somehow
Yeah.
having that freedom up front did help, I think.
We're
It's
really
true. And
growing as people.
I was sure I was going to turn it off before the end. And then I was like, oh, no, I'm having a good time. I'm like, I can stay up. And then I did.
So we're already in a good mood. You've never heard us say it after. No, we've said it after pay-per-views, but it has been a bit of a rough run for ones where we're like, yeah, I was really excited about it and it was great. But this was a really fun one. And then we get into Dynamite this week, and don't worry, we'll be getting into everything that happened on Dynamite. But my God,
The
we were like
greatest.
10 minutes in, and Leah said, "Is this the greatest episode of Dynamite ever?" And I said, "We're Reaganing. We're Reaganing." Don't nobody breathe.
It truly was like, I actually haven't like refused to read anyone's reactions to this episode because like I was like, I had the time of my life for 2 straight hours. Like,
Yeah.
very few parts of it felt like in the parts that did kind of like suck. I needed a bathroom break.
Yeah, it's like I needed a little time to like bring my heart rate down. I think if you really love when wrestling reaches a transcendent level of camp, like that
Yes.
was the episode for you. Like,
Yeah,
oh
absolutely.
my God.
Yeah.
Every other second, someone was saying something that made you go, "What? Wait, what?"
There was at least
This is an
5
interesting choice.
There was at least 5 serious contenders for the Mommy's Little Ham Award.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
it's so
yeah.
true. It's so true. Yeah. So
Yeah. Start listing them off. It's like Darby, Kenny, Thekla.
I'm like, Darby's never been in contention
No.
before, and he didn't mean to be. I'll say that. He did
No,
not
I
mean to
would not
be.
say so.
But from us, it's a compliment. It's a compliment to say you hammed your fucking heart out,
Yeah.
kid.
Yeah. Danny Garcia in the background of every
Oh my
promo
God.
he was in. Our new lover, Toa Leone, who we're obsessed with.
in love, and that started at the pay-per-view. I have to say,
Yeah.
the Gates of Agony showed up to that
Yeah.
pay-per-view. They weren't in a match. They were just there for us.
In their beautiful matching robes. What else can you ask for?
It's been a great week for the girl. Honestly, I'm feeling revived. I'm feeling refreshed. I'm excited to get into this with you. Are you guys excited to start things
excited.
off?
Yeah.
Go there with me. Okay. We'll skip this paragraph about doing the schedule. Okay. We're going to quickly discuss. Leah did say, and I want to get it on the record, that I did agree immediately.
Yeah.
I'm worried
did I.
that I may have been characterized as like, I don't think so, Leah. We're definitely going to have to
I
talk
just
about-"
said that
No,
I
you
begged
didn't.
you.
No, you didn't. But I'm just worried that someone might think like Allie's an obstacle. I'm not. Leah said, begged. She was like, let's not even talk about Dynasty. Let's just talk about Dynamite. And I immediately said, I'll try to skim Dynasty as lightly as possible.
It would be the funniest bit if me and Anne were like, yeah, Allie makes us go beat by beat. She makes us discuss the move. She said, no, we will discuss every Dynasty result. And then when we're done, we'll talk about Newsies.
She said, I love recapping, and I will be recapping girls' matches only.
It's like I show up to our fun episode and I'm just like, I thought I might be Mean Mom this week. I thought I might make us eat our vegetables. Okay. No. So we do have to talk about Dynasty, but I've skimmed as judiciously as I can.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with the main event of Dynasty, which was Kenny MJF. What were your guys' expectations kind of going into the match, and I will say after the entrances for the match?
I was deliberately not having expectations. I think enough of our friends were kind of making it like, I don't know, some of our in the know friends were kind of saying like, don't get super excited about anything.
Well, and you'd heard Trish and Sarah's episode already, which I hadn't, which I think would have also like framed my expectations a little bit.
Yeah. Trish keeps saying, don't decide about how you feel about AEW until next Dynamite, which I find fascinating because not this Dynamite, not the one that just aired, next week. So I'm like, okay.
That's funny
What's
to
gonna
hear
happen to me?
as the 3 women who are like, it was a perfect time.
I know. Can I decide that I love everything that's happening? Guess not.
This could all be taken away from us.
So I went into it not really expecting that Kenny was going to win and just kind of like at peace and being like, maybe I'll go to bed, maybe I won't. But I think it performed because I didn't really have expectations. So then I was just sort of like, I think I'm having fun.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought it could go either way, but I was not really looking forward to the match because I found the build kind of lackluster, and it's like, and I love Kenny, but I was just kind of like, ugh, like Kenny MJF match, like whatever. But it really got me. Like I was really like edge of my seat, like the near falls and stuff. Like there was a lot of stuff where I was like, oh my God, like really alert and paying attention. Like it really managed audience desire in a way, where you really wanting Kenny to win. And
it did. I think I never feel confident, but I'm like, I think it was well structured. Like
yeah.
I didn't know what I thought, and then we went in there, and MJF had that entrance, and I was like, okay, I think he's keeping this title because
it was like the world's silliest entrance.
Oh, it was crazy. It was insane.
Like every once in a while, someone's entrance like goes to a place where I'm like, oh right, wrestling is ridiculous, and like this was one that really put me over.
I don't remember exactly what the garment was, but that kind of like was it like a cloak with a big like
with the spikes on the neck piece, and he had like the upside down cross. Like it was very like
when
devil.
He stepped into the ring with that, and then it cut to Kenny, and Kenny's making one of his Kenny faces that was just like the look of like mildest interest of like what a strange little outfit. I was just like, this is pure. It is pure camp. It's like this. I just forget sometimes, and then it's like you're all choosing to wear this and do this. This is crazy. This whole thing is crazy. Is anyone paying attention to that? And then I thought from the amount of offense going on, I can't explain what I mean by that, but I really was like, okay, Kenny is losing. I was like, Kenny's coming off too strong.
Yeah.
At the beginning.
There's that classic back structure where it's like the person who's losing gets a lot of offense in the first half, and so you think they're being dominant. Yeah. And then I
love that we've been here for 6 years, and I'm so tentatively like, I was sensing with my peepers a little something about the action of the match. It's like, I'm not totally sure. I was like, Kenny's losing. But then it did get me at the end, like, I did start to be like, Kenny. I was screaming, Kenny kill a lot. I did think he could do it. And then I realized, no, he definitely is not going to do it. And he didn't do it. He lost. He lost.
There were a lot of shenanigans. So I was very irritated at the end, actually, which usually shenanigans don't make me irritated, but I was very frustrated. Like almost the most frustrated I've been at the end of any pay-per-view possibly, which is crazy. Because I didn't really care if Kenny won, but I really was mad.
No, me too. And I think that's why I keep saying tentatively, like, I think it was well structured. I got really invested, and like it was taking me on a journey. But then when I realized like what was going to be happening in like the final act of the journey, and it was like such a classic series of like MJF shenanigans where like Bryce had taken the ring away from him, the Dynamite Diamond ring away from him at the beginning of the match, but then MJF like flung Bryce into the path of Kenny's V-trigger, and so then he was out, and Kenny like one-winged angel to MJF, but there was no one there to count the cover, and so eventually MJF kicked out, so he kicked out of the one-winged angel, and then the ref came back, and then he won. It was like it's like all extremely classic, and I just was in such furious, like, oh, brother mode, where I was like, I cannot believe you're doing this to me. I can't believe I have to watch this again.
I know, yeah. Yeah, it really is like, once you make your audience really want a result, and then you take it away from them with shenanigans, it's like, yeah, I can probably make sense of why I was so frustrated.
But again, at the beginning, I didn't really care. I was like, this could go either way. So it's like, is it good to get me to the point where I really care?
It was certainly successful.
I think many would say yes. Many would say that is successful. But the result is that MJF remained our world champion, men's world champion at Dynasty. Also at the pay-per-view, Darby and Andrade had their match. Mm-hmm. This was really sexy. This was crazy. Yeah. This was a demented little match for freakazoids.
Yeah. Yeah. Was this the one, too, where Mel Coleman, who does the art, was the lady on this? Mm-hmm. That was awesome. She looked great. I was like...
She looked amazing. Andrade every day says, "Look at my body, girls. How could you not have rewarded it even once?" And it's like, absolutely so easily. Absolutely so easily.
Look at my body. Look at all of it. I'm really going to highlight all of it.
All of it. Are you referring to anything specifically in, or?
I don't know.
Andrade
Like people
said-
who didn't watch the pay-per-view sent me like Instagram posts of a certain very visible body part at the end, clothed in Big Bird yellow.
Andrade was
Yellow.
like, "I heard you girls liked Swerve's dick cam. I think I've got something for you."
I know what'll get the girls this time. No.
It was a real angle. Like, it was so startling. I've rarely been more startled. So that's great. That's good. Darby won this match. Afterwards,
Which I'll say also, he won with a roll up, and I thought
Yeah.
it was the most realistic looking roll up that
Yeah.
I think I've seen. He trapped Andrade in the weirdest position on his shoulders that made me really feel like I was like, I believe that Andrade can't figure out how to get out of that fast enough. Like, usually it just seems like they're holding each other and it's nice.
for us, a roll up is just an
It's
intimate
nice.
embrace that says, "You know what? We've both done a lot. Should we call it here? Should we just say enough is enough?" I agree. It did look viscerally.
Yeah.
It was a visceral roll up. Darby didn't look. He was doing something face acting wise that, as always with Darby, it's kind of hard to know what we were going for exactly. He didn't look happy. He didn't even look shocked.
It was weird. It was very hard to read. It was like
It's very funny for Darby to be like, it's not about winning or losing. It's about completion.
Well, do you think he achieved it? Like,
I mean, maybe it sounds like maybe he didn't.
but maybe that was what he wanted. Maybe he wanted to not achieve completion.
Wow.
Edging?
Edging.
Is that anything? He was
Right, but
frustrated,
then his face,
but
it's like-
excited.
right, yeah.
He got
It
what
was
he
an
wanted,
edging
and it
face,
hurt.
as you're saying.
It was? You think
More
it was?
as much
Okay.
as anything, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we solved it. So there wasn't really. It was pretty straightful. It was just edging
think
stuff, and he
everyone
hadn't gotten to completion.
Everyone who watched it knew what was happening. Yeah.
I feel foolish now.
Yeah, I think Dave actually already covered this. So
Yeah.
I bet. So I think I didn't even put this in here, but we were still in the pay-per-view when we got like a backstage segment with Darby being like, "I won, so I get a title shot. So whoever wins, I'm fighting you this week. I'm fighting you immediately as soon as possible," because of the edging stuff. So he's pretty excited to get.
he's
to
like,
get
round two.
there.
He was kind of saving it for the world title shot,
This is a good podcast. So the ramifications of the match are that he calls MJF, or it ends up being MJF, calls MJF out for a title match on the next Dynamite. Dynamite opens with MJF driving up to the venue as Renee Paquette is telling us that everybody's been calling MJF for days to be like, "You have a match on this episode of Dynamite," and MJF has not been picking up the phone. So she's here to kind of deliver that news and get his take on it, and he gets out of the car, and he is not listening. He doesn't have his listening ears on, does he?
He did not. No.
He did not. He comes out, he's just talking about how good he is, and I don't even remember what other stuff he's saying in here, but basically it's just motor mouthing while Renee keeps being like, I have to ask you, I have to tell you. Don Callis jumps in to try and talk about the Andrade situation. They're also talking past each other. I have to say I loved this. As a start to Dynamite, I'm sure someone's mad. I have to decide right now. I'm not going to say for the rest of this episode, I know this made some of you mad. I'm going to be better. And I'm just going to say what I loved. And I loved this beginning to an episode.
It ruled. It really was so fun.
It was so fun.
Everyone was really giving it their ham 100%. And so eventually, MJF he's like, big dog and Don Callis being like, "Andrade can't get the job done, and that's enough of that. Get out of here." And he goes to walk inside, and Renee screams at him, and he startles.
She did a full Roddy on him.
Yeah.
Max!
It was amazing. Honestly, Renee, you've been shining like the star that you are more than ever recently. And she's like, Darby has scheduled your match. You have a match versus Darby. And he's just like, "What the fuck? When?" And she's like, "Literally right now, dude." And so he goes storming in there. We're already in Darby's entrance. Darby's coming out to the ring. MJF storms into the ring and is like, we are not having this match. This can't be happening. This cannot be happening. And he and Darby get into a little back and forth. What were the highlights of, they were kind of promoing, like, will we or won't we have this match? What were the highlights for you?
So when Darby entered, he was already drooling profusely. I don't know if he was already in tears, but there was a lot of moisture.
How did you put it? You said something I've never seen.
I said he was weeping saliva. It was nasty. I can't believe
my own friend made me read that.
I just was saying what I saw, and that was what was coming out of his mouth.
Okay, but he was salivating because of the umami possibilities of the match.
Because he was so worked up. Yeah, and then MJF was like, we're not having it. Like, my back hurts. Like, I just had a big match. I didn't even know this was happening. This isn't fair.
I'm tired. I'm hurt, and I work with fucking children.
Exactly, that classic.
He said, I haven't been cleared. And so if you make me wrestle this match, I'm going to sue AEW, Tony Khan, WBD, and all the fans.
Which he was like, how would AEW look if they made me do this? And it was a little like Punk also claimed AEW made
absolutely
uncleared.
One thing you got to say for CM Punk, I think he gave everybody a lot of rich material that is being used even when people aren't explicitly doing like a Punk gimmick, I think he gave people a lot to work with for many years to come.
Yeah. They're like, what would a terrible person say? And they just say it.
I just go back in my mind. MJF also says to Darby, he's like, you don't even want to have this match because you can't be the champ. So I'm doing you a favor by not having this match with you. What does Darby do?
Darby, so some people would have started promoing if they were going to cry in a promo and kind of like worked up to the cry, I think, like hit something that was real emotional and then kind of gone into it, like the way you would cry in your boss's office, But he decided to cry in his boss's office by bursting through the door already sobbing and just like, he's at a 10, he's going to kick it from there.
And his vibe was kind of like, don't acknowledge that I'm crying. It's like, don't pay any attention. I'm just talking normal. Don't look at me. And he's like weeping because he's like, what was he saying? He's like, I hung posters all over the city. And
I was like, I like that. Shouldn't you just like go on a morning show or something? Like, what are you hanging posters for?
I think he had talked about that. He did like the Renee's show or something. Actually didn't watch that, but I think he had told this story. It was very funny. Where I was like, totally, I see where you're coming from. You're like, I'm out there I'm putting my money where my mouth is, or my whatever. But I'm putting my mouth whatever. But but. Even the crowd seemed kind of like, okay. So you were doing some like some flyering. That's good.
Yeah,
good.
And nice. Straight up sobbing his brains out while talking about how he flyered the town for this match. It was just such a perfect Darby choice that watching this happen, I was like, I simply don't understand how people hate Darby.
No.
He's so weird.
And especially everything that you guys have both said to describe it, it's just like, that is Darby. That is Darby. It's like, he's just like, I'm experiencing a raw, visceral feeling that I've never had before. It's confusing. It's intense. I'm leaning into it. I'm going to sob my brains out while being like, I actually do want this. I actually do want and need this. And I can do anything. I can do anything. And I really want to do it.
I went to Everest and put AEW's flag up there. And I like didn't even realize he was crying at first. It was just like, why does his voice sound so weird? Like, what is this delivery? And I was like, oh, he's sobbing the whole time, the whole way through.
This honestly, you can't say this isn't true. Okay, I've got some text here from my career started 10 miles down the road at the Buddy Wayne Academy. I said, oh, the Buddy Wayne Academy, I haven't heard about it in a while. And I took a deep breath my first day of wrestling school, sobbing. And I said, I'm either going to make it as Darby or fail as Darby, but I'm not changing a single thing. It's like, yes. Absolutely, don't worry. That is coming through 110%. You can never be anything but what you are. And what you are is a total freakazoid. I think at one point during this, I said, thank God that wrestling exists. He could never have been anything else.
Yeah.
So we're this is imagine the level we're at this stage.
We're sobbing with Darby. We're so happy that we are like sobbing the whole time.
We're like, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. It's like, that's what I come to wrestling for, to see the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I mean, it was just like, this is demented. It's so off the charts.
It's so weird. It was the weirdest choice. I loved it.
I barely know if it was a choice. Like, I'm like, did you know what you were going to do?
It was just like Tony had told him he's going to win the world title, and he's just been sobbing for 3 weeks.
I honestly would love, I can kind of see this for Darby, that it's like a world where it's like he hasn't cried in 10 years. Something very small happens. He starts crying. That's the next 3 months of his life. It's like anytime you see Darby backstage, like you're just like, hey, what's up in catering today? He just starts sobbing his brains out. Everyone is just like, I'm nervous.
Right.
But he just starts doing normal small talk through the sobs.
Yeah.
Like,
he's going,
don't.
There's chicken nuggets out there, but he's sobbing as he's...
Everyone's just like kind of gossiping about it, like nicely, but just being like, I think he might be processing some stuff. I don't know what, and I don't know why, and I'm not sure he should be at work, but...
Yeah, they're all whispering to each other, like, should someone send him home?
He wouldn't go. Go. Okay, so he's doing all this. He's saying, ring the bell. Let's do the match. Eventually, Bryan Danielson stands up. He's like, I got Tony Khan on the horn. And as you pointed out, Ann, you were like, it's nice he gets to do this. He'd never done it before.
It's usually Shivani, like, conveying messages from Tony Khan. And Bryan Danielson, he looked so cute in his little black button down and his little haircut.
That was for you. That was for you, Ann.
It was for me. That was special.
And he said, I'm on the horn with Tony Khan, and he agrees we don't want to get sued. So MJF, you're going to go get cleared, and then this match is going to be the main event. And if you don't fight it, then you'll be stripped of your title. I thought all this setup I thought this was a great little setup. Honestly, it just worked on me the whole way through. I was like, it's crazy they're doing this as the opener, but I guess they are doing it as the opener. And then as they got in there, I was like, no, they're definitely not going to do it as the opener. Then they did it as the main event. I was like, very effective. Worked for me.
Loved it.
Yeah,
I was riveted the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, did not take my eyes off the screen with all of this.
That phone was not open.
No. Even though I bet none of us even had our sundries fully gathered. And yet we were.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah, and then as Darby left the ring, he just threw himself into the barricades multiple times for no reason.
Which points to the fact that he's been experiencing big emotions all day that he doesn't know how to process, and he's just doing everything he could think of.
And he thought he was about to get hit, so he was like, thank God I'm going to get hit, so that'll help me deal with this. And then as he was leaving, he was like, I'm not going to make it to the main event if I don't damage myself somehow. He just flings his body. Great.
What did JR say about that time? He only feels happiness when he feels pain.
It was kind of like, JR, I didn't know you knew about that kind of thing, but I guess it's always been there. Okay, so then we do the rest of the show. We get to it's basically 10 p.m. And Darby and MJF are about to go on.
Which I also was like, I wish Tony had to disclose how long this overrun was. I'm assuming it's going to go 45 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, no, we were, 100%. And honestly, we were placid about it. I think some of you will be shocked to hear we'd had such a wonderful time, and we were in such good spirits, and we were doing such good gentle parenting of ourselves that we're in there. It's like, oh my God, I wish I knew how long this took. Well, it's probably going to be 30, 45 minutes, but what are you going to do? Let's get out there, boys. And I saw someone say, and I don't know who, but I did see someone say later, like, he actually set this up, Tony, set this up really well by going half an hour over the week before. So you were just like, yeah, this week could be here. I think I said, I was like, this could be the week he goes 3 hours. That's the Reaganing he's actually doing. He's like, this is the 3 hour week. You really thought, we're going to be here. And that's just how Tony runs the show these days.
Yep.
And Darby's backstage, and we see Sting show up and talk to him about how he can really get it done. And the second I saw Sting, I said, oh, okay, he is winning. Oh, he is winning it.
What did they say? It was something like Darby was like, are you here to help me? And Sting, like, in a, like, very like a startling way was like, you don't need help, you can do it or something. And I was just like, oh.
Watching this, I was very like, oh yeah, we didn't see Sting talk very much, and he's not amazing at it, but I love him so much. It's so sweet that he really found his little wrestling soulmate in Darby. It's just the best, like, old guy use.
They really are
I've ever seen.
Template. Yeah. I will say Sting, because of like everything that's happening with his hair and his little, I don't know, his goatee and stuff. I've said before in this podcast, I don't remember if anyone liked it at the time, but I was like, he looks like kind of an anthropomorphized catfish. Like he looks like a catfish that turned into a person. And it just becomes truer and truer. Like I'm just like, that's a wise old bottom-dwelling fish, bottom feeding. Probably dwells there too. Dwells and feeds on the bottom. And that's what I've always said about Sting.
I would absolutely watch a beautifully hand-animated movie where Darby, the protagonist, keeps coming back to the pond behind his house to ask advice of the catfish who lives there.
That's so nice. Do you think that's what the AEW cartoon's going to be?
I think the Darby one came out today.
I know. I'll have to watch it.
I didn't see it. I think it's about like how he... The title was something so funny, like how Darby Allin became invincible or something, where I was like, oh, I wonder what's going on in there.
Was it because of a wise old catfish?
Can you imagine anyone who would be more upset about being invincible? It's like, what do you mean I can't get hurt? What do you mean?
Oh my God, yeah.
No one can hurt me? What do you mean?
He would hate that. He would hate that. Wow.
Which is what makes it good.
Which is what makes it good. Yeah, be careful. Be careful what you wish for, because you might get that instead. Okay. So, and I don't know what's happening here. Okay, so out to the ring. MJF has shoved the Dynamite diamond ring into his panties. There's a shot of him, like a full frontal shot of him, like posing to show all his muscles, where I was just like, I didn't even realize how many of you those you had these days. I don't care for it, but I don't know if you can see this every time he does this, and I just haven't noticed.
I don't think there's any way we would have missed it, because it was distressing.
The ring was so visible on his crotch.
Right on his dick, yeah.
I was like, there's stuff happening in this sport, and thought, I don't know. It was crazy. So you can see the ring in there, nestled on his dick. And they go to start, the bell rings, and MJF is going towards Darby, and Darby's doing that thing where he like sits in the corner. And then MJF is like, oh, time out. And he pulls the ring out of his panties, and he's like, I totally forgot to disclose that I had this little ring, and he hands it to Aubrey. Very, very funny.
Who yells, "This was in your pants!" and like runs over to the side to get rid of it.
And she really projected. She did a great job. I was like, everyone did have to hear that.
She also did a great job earlier when MJF was doing his promo, and he was like, "I'll sue everybody," and then he was like, "I'll sue that." What did he say that bitch Aubrey, or like I don't think he said bitch, but he said something Aubrey, and Aubrey was doing the funniest, hammiest, like, how dare you? You're not allowed to talk to me about like that faces. And I was like, I love you, Aubrey.
I know. And then he said something about that pervert Justin Roberts, and she walked over and put her hands over Justin Roberts' ears, which was so cute. It was so cute. Everybody was going for ham, even Aubrey.
Yeah. Honestly, it's like, I don't know if you can. It's such a cop out to say, like, can we give it to the whole cast and crew? But wow, you guys really worked together to deliver a product that took me to the stars.
Yeah.
So while Aubrey is dispensing of the dick ring, MJF takes the opportunity to low blow Darby. So I guess that's been his plan. I don't know if this fully added up as a plan, but he's like, I'm going to low blow Darby, and then I'm just going to take him out real quick. And so Aubrey turns around and is kind of like, wow, why is Darby not looking good? But MJF goes to, he screams headlock takeover. I've really learned about headlock takeover now. I didn't know, guys, but he goes to headlock takeover him. But then Darby, surprise, low blows him, and then abruptly Scorpion death drops him. And then at this stage, you were just like, oh shit, this is moving. Okay, this is moving really fast, actually. Wait a second.
Yeah. Then he went and coffin dropped him, and after the first one, I was like, he's not about to squash MJF. Like, that would be crazy.
And you thought you were going to be there for another 40 minutes. Again, I actually do think, now I'm like, Tony, great job going so long last week.
He really got us.
He really got us. And so then Darby coffin drops him from every corner, I think, and then he headlock takeovers him, which is a move I knew about. I knew about it. Anytime someone says a move name, it's like static in my head. Like when I looked at that All Elite Wrestling's Tumblr post of all the GIFs of all the times that they've mentioned this, I was astonished because I didn't remember hearing a single one of them. But suddenly I was like, wow, some real continuity here.
I know. It is just like the adults in Charlie Brown talking when I hear moves. I will say you linked to that post here, but it's actually a link to a post of beautiful Tommaso Ciampa.
Leah actually
Although I did find it.
Leah did actually ask about it. Yeah, she was like, did you mean to show me this crazy picture of Tommaso Ciampa? And I was like, no. And she was like, oh, good. Because I was kind of wondering if
I was genuinely worried that I had misunderstood a joke you were making, that like that was the face that you make when people say the words
headlock takeover.
Yeah.
When I hear the words headlock takeover, the spirit of Tommaso Ciampa fills.
And when I asked you that, I was like, I was so ready for if you were like, no, it's a funny joke, I'd have been like, oh yeah, it's so funny.
I got it. I actually got it. No. That's just that Tumblr. I don't like that Tumblr layout. I find it hard to navigate. But all right, so then he won. So Darby won the men's world championship, and he's celebrating, and there's confetti, and the faces in the locker room, the old timers come out. Not enough of the old timers, I would say, but a few more of the old timers could come out.
Even if he's not on screen talent anymore, whatever.
Colt came out.
Exactly.
I saw Colt, and I was like, Dustin could be here. And then I said, Allie, it's Darby's moment. Focus up.
I think Darby would love Dustin to be there.
I think Darby wanted Dustin to be there, and Dustin refused to be there. I'm pretty sure.
Wow, real snub, yo.
And Sting came out again, and he and Darby really hugged, and they just, really moving in.
Did you see that Darby is the first AEW wrestler to hold the world title, the TNT title, and the tag team title?
Oh no, I didn't. That's nice.
The first ever.
Wow, good for him.
I had a blast. I had a really good time. What's your overall impression?
I'm delighted.
Yeah,
delighted.
Absolutely.
Delighted.
I thought it was super fun. Like, I love they never do belt changes on TV, and I think it's great to like make it so that you feel like it could change at any time. Like, I don't think Darby will probably have the title for a long time, but that's fun too. Like, I'm ready for like some fun, crazy title changes. Darby's great. It's fun for him to get to be the world title holder for a while.
Yeah. I should have waited until after the segment to say, like, I'm not going to tilt at windmills. I'm not going to be saying, like, some of you are really mad about this. I won't say that exactly. But obviously, we knew there clearly was going to be a lot of discourse if Darby got this belt about whether or not Darby should ever have the belt, or whether or not he should have it right now, whether this was, like, a good way to give it to him, or like whether he'd like earned it in this program or whatever. And I don't know. I don't think, I'm not even really saying like, I'm not saying at all. Like, this was a perfect program and a perfect way to give him the belt. Like, I think probably there were other opportunities that we couldn't take advantage of because he had to climb Everest, which he shouldn't have done. That might have been better times for Darby to have the belt or win the belt. But I ultimately felt like this was really fun. I agree with Anne's point. Like, it's fun to just be like, oh yeah, you can win it. You can win it on TV. I think it's fun to take some of the pressure off. Like, there has to be this like perfect build to the pay-per-view where you like feel like absolutely there's going to be an inauguration of a new champion. Like, it's fun to have it be a little weirder. And I'm just ultimately not receptive to something I'm constantly seeing and I'm constantly flabbergasted by, which is people who act like Darby isn't a good performer. Like, that's something where I'm just like, we can all say so many things about people, and they can be true to varying degrees. The one thing I feel you can't say about Darby is that he's bad at wrestling, or that he hasn't consistently showed up and done a fucking great job consistently for the entirety of AEW's run. Like, the man does deliver. I can't engage with you if you want to pretend to me that the man does not deliver matches.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's like he's so fun to watch. And I think also, like, for someone his size, he makes it very believable that he can win because he's a maniac and he just throws himself at you. And it's like, you know, I feel like it's totally, like, I don't care if people like it's fine not to like Darby. Like, we all have our preferences. But I feel like to be like, oh, he's not a good wrestler, he's not entertaining, is just like, that
makes me feel insane, kind of, where I'm just like, well, then I don't know what the bar is. I do want to be clear that I agree. Like, no one has to like Darby Allin. No one has to like any wrestler except our children. No, just kidding. You don't even have to like our children. But like, I just can't. I don't know. There's just something crazy to me about the suggestion that it's like basically, I feel like some of the responses are kind of like, oh, Darby gets his Make-A-Wish belt, and it's just like. He really is. He has done it. He has done it.
Right.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. And I have a hard time, like, even... Because it's like, I understand that, like, in Darby and his real-life personality does seem, like, odious, but it's like...
I could never talk to that man in real life.
No, absolutely. Never want to be near him at all. But it's like, his matches are consistently the most fun to watch for me, probably almost of anybody.
Yeah. Right. And it's like, we all know that Will is going to win the belt at Wembley. Like, whether or not, you know, that's something we should know is debatable. Like, I do think it's like...
Yeah, arguably, we shouldn't all know that, but...
Yeah.
We're all proceeding from the same principle of Will is winning the belt. It'll be an amazing day if he doesn't. Wow, that'll be fun. That'll be a fun day. But
I would love to be surprised. But if you're...
I mean, in some ways, we've known every year, almost, that he was winning the belt at Wembley.
It's true. So, it's what everyone always tells us. So,
But if you're proceeding with that assumption, nothing that happens between now and August matters, or whenever it is, July. So who cares? Like, what do you people want? You want it to go back on Samoa Joe again? You know what I mean?
I bet they do. Oh, I bet they want to give it to all incel army leader Samoa Joe. Sorry.
If you need a short-term person who makes TV entertaining in order to get you to the next significant holder, Darby is a perfect choice. Who the fuck else would you put it on?
Right.
Like, you people really want MJF to hold it all the way to Wembley? No.
I know.
I'm perfectly pleased with this. Darby shouldn't hold the belt for a long time, and he won't.
Let's be in a relay race now. It'd be so fun. Yeah. It's like, this is the Olympic torch relay, okay? Let's see some fun people carry the torch.
Yeah, exactly. And Darby's like, he's an AEW original. He's been here this whole time, like, being entertaining, little kids dressing up like him. Like, it's fun. It's nice. I like it. Also, you said incel, which reminded me that MJF called Darby an incel, which I think is the craziest insult I've ever heard. Like, he's not an incel. He's not on the internet. He's out there throwing himself off cliffs. Like, he might not be having sex because he's too busy throwing himself off cliffs, but he's not complaining about it online.
It's like, I think that he's not, like, he doesn't care about women because he's in an entirely different, like, stratosphere. Like, the things that are going on with Darby have nothing to do with anything as pedestrian as I can't get a date. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
he's like, would a date get me closer to death? No, like, I'm not interested.
I'm like, date with death.
Yeah, he's trying to fuck death. Okay, he doesn't have time for Hinge.
Yeah. And then meanwhile, Dax walks out a few minutes later, and be like, "I saw what you were all saying with me online." It's like, that's the incel. Like, I don't care that he's married; it's irrelevant in this situation.
Oh my gosh. Well, now we've tilted it a couple windmills. That's okay. I think we talked about all this. Okay, should we move on?
Yeah.
Okay. So. Oh, I didn't have my transition I thought I'd have. Well, let's turn our attention to the second biggest match of Dynasty, Ospreay versus Mox, which Ospreay lost. I've said end recap here. I think there was stuff that happened in here, and it was a totally fine match. I had, honestly, a nice time. I would not call it that noteworthy of a match. It's like pretty much what you expected. Like Osprey's tummy neck.
His tummy neck.
Ospreay's tummy neck is hurt real bad, but maybe isn't. And Mox said, "I'm gonna crush you like a soda can. I'm gonna find every hard surface here and crush you like and I want people to hear a crunch, and that crunch is your neck." And Ospreay said, "No, my tummy neck." And he got mega tummy necked. It's like it ended. And I like that, I don't know if I liked it, but it was fine. Medical was just there being like, God, he can't be doing this. And it's like, what the fuck? I guess I was going to say, Doc Samson actually didn't weigh in on Ospreay's neck ahead of time. So anything could have been true.
It's so funny for people to be like, yeah, why did you clear Kenny and Ospreay? And Samson's like, yeah, we did clear Kenny. We did clear Kenny. Okay, bye.
He's like, I legally can't talk about what's happening with Ospreay.
He's like, Wembley is written in stone. I don't know what to tell you.
He's like, sometimes you get a really strong directive from higher up that you are not in a position to push back on. Okay, goodbye. Goodbye. So this match, sorry, were you going to say something?
Oh, no.
This match ended with Ospreay sitting on the apron, getting fussed over, looking really sad and upset, really upset. Can I read this quote from the AllElite.com wrestling recap? Mm-hmm. Wrestling recap. Moxley picked up Ospreay and hit 2 paradigm shifts. Ospreay kicked out. Was it instinct or desire?
Now we're asking the real question.
That's crazy.
Was it instinct? I read that. I thought it did not occur to me to ask. Like, what do you mean? Like, is it like a dead frog that's like leg jerks when you're? Is it instinct or desire? I don't know.
Sometimes we're out here sexualizing wrestling on purpose, and you feel like a lot of other people are doing it by accident. I guess.
I don't know. Maybe it was on purpose. I don't know who does these. Probably Claude or something. But
thought you meant Claudio for a second, and I was like, I guess. I mean, he doesn't really seem like the type, but if you think so. But then I got it.
He doesn't make his own matches sexy, but he makes the recaps real sexy.
That's where it's like, imagine him putting on a little pair of glasses when he gets to work.
Can we start a bit where every time we find a funny sentence in the recap, we'll just go, Big Dumb Claude strikes again?
Big Dumb Claude.
Oh, Big Dumb Claude, you killed it this week. Was it instinct or desire? I'll be thinking on that. I'll say that. I don't know. I don't really think we want to talk about discourse around Ospreay's selling. You guys both had a funny thought about Ospreay at the beginning of this match.
Oh yeah, God. I think they did this on purpose. Like, they had Renee standing out on the ramp, like talking, like introducing the match, kind of, which was very weird. And then Ospreay was walking past her, and then he like gave her a long look, and I was like, oh my God, he's gonna like hit Renee.
He stopped and ominously turned towards her, and then like froze in a kind of like predator way.
Yeah, and then the camera cut, and I was like, I don't know if they should do all that if they're not trying to give you the impression that he's gonna hit Renee. But except then commentary was like, wow, Ospreay really gave her a meaningful look. He really looked like he was considering something for a moment there. I was like, oh, okay, so they're like teasing a little playing heel turn a little bit. Yeah,
that's crazy because
I know.
I don't think he's gonna. Well, I don't know. I don't fucking know. Allie, shut up. You don't know. I
don't know. He's been like very angry since he's been back. Like, had a little heelish energy. I know. I hate it too. But if like Rich Latta seems convinced that it might be Kenny versus Will.
Well, then Kenny should heel turn.
It's gonna be so funny if Kenny squashes Darby next week. Like that's just gonna.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Let's go, girls.
Tony, we can do anything. Tony.
We can do anything. And as we know, they've never fought before. Yeah, okay. Squash him. But this is I'm like, Kenny. Well, we'll talk about what's going on with Kenny in a second. But it's like, I'm like, Kenny, being a heel could only wake Kenny up. I know it's like everyone wants to cheer for Kenny. It's like, Kenny was a great heel. Kenny is such a good heel.
I know.
It's like his cartooniness works a little bit better, I feel like.
Yeah. I get the thing where it's like, this is likely his last, like, big run, and everybody wants to cheer for him, and, you know, it's like you want all, like, good stuff for him. But he doesn't care as a baby face.
I know.
Yeah.
His vibe is always kind of like, why do you want me to talk about, like, why do you want me to, like, say what I want and stuff? Like, I don't want to talk to you guys.
I know. I really had Kenny slotted in because, like, his stuff with Hangman was so good. I was like, he's, like, a pretty good storyteller. And then he was out for so long. And now he's come back, and I'm like, I think Hangman was maybe carrying him with that storytelling stuff back in the day.
It's unclear because I feel like when he locks in, he locks in.
You're right.
I think that's true. And I do think, and it's like, again, I'm an idiot because listen to the way I'm talking about it 6 years in, but like, I do think Kenny is a really good in-ring storyteller. Like, genuinely.
Yeah,
like,
with his body, for sure. But it's like, I think he's much more interested in ring.
Well, he's like, how do I get to the in-ring so I can tell the story in the ring? Which lots of people aren't doing at all. You know, it's like...
Right, yeah. I mean, you've got to give him credit for that, for sure.
But, I don't know. I think when he doesn't...
But I was like, even with the Hangman stuff, like, the dynamic was like Hangman feeling not good enough and Kenny kind of being like, I'm the god of pro wrestling. Yeah. And, like, that's a lot of what he was doing here with MJF, too. It's like, I'm real good at wrestling.
He actually
like
said that he never said that about himself, Anne. Don't put words in his mouth.
You're so right. I'm so sorry.
We actually said that to him. He never said it.
He never said that.
It's a heavy burden that we've placed upon him. Yeah.
Oh, my head hurt because Crown is so heavy. Okay. Let's ourselves lock back in. So Ospreay leaves Dynasty feeling really, really bummed out, like super, super sad, really dejected, and cut forward to Dynamite. And after MJF and Darby get rescheduled for the main event, we head backstage and back in time to the hallway outside sickbay on Sunday night. Go there in your minds, okay? Tony Schiavone is standing there, and he is waiting to have a word with another really sad, super bummed out boy, and that's Kenny Omega. Remember Kenny? Remember how Kenny lost his match, and he may never be the champion, the men's champion again? His tummy getting hurt so much in that match, just tons of tummy hurting. He's really sad, guys, okay? So Tony Schiavone's standing there. He says, Kenny, how are you doing? Kenny blinks at him. Kenny looks like he got lost in his retirement community. He doesn't know his own name. He certainly does not know where his room is. He doesn't know what year it is. He's blinking and blinking. Tony has said, how are you doing? He says, I got nothing. I'm sorry, Tony. And he hobbles into sickbay proper, and he's being guided by a solicitous Doc Samson, who's kind of playing the role of the, okay, Grandma, let's get you to bed. Saying, let's get you safely into sickbay. And Doc Samson is seeing him in, and he steps to the side a little, and who should come into sight? Oh, it's Will Ospreay. It's Will Ospreay sitting there. He's icing his neck. He turns to see who's coming in. He cracks a little smile. Hello, old friend. Oh. Hello, Kenneth Jerome Omega, my old friend. You are looking bad, looking like you're suffering. Join me. Hey, get on in here. Sit with me for a while. And all the medical professionals leave. The doctors leave. We don't need them. We don't need them anymore. Yes, our tummies and our head tummies are not doing well, but we don't need those doctors anymore because what's really hurt here is our hearts. Our hearts are hurt. And no doctor could fix us. Only in sharing that hurt with each other could we ever hope to heal. So sit with me and talk to me, Will Ospreay says with his eyes. And that's where we...
That was beautiful. I love this section.
Thank you so much. What happens between Will Ospreay and Kenny Omega in sickbay proper at this juncture? And again, we're 10 minutes into the show. And
we've just come down. Darby has just sobbed his way out of the ring. Okay, that's the mental space that we three girls are in.
Yeah. And then this happens to us. Kenny at one point in this goes, you feeling okay? And Ospreay goes, no, not really. This is perfect. I'm beside myself.
The fact that these are two men who, I know they have a whole history that we don't have full access. We might have learned it at some point. I don't really remember, but we saw them when they were rivals. We know that they were very bad rivals, tiger driving each other, crunching the neck of each other. And then they were briefly allies. And we thought Will Ospreay wanted to be friends, and Kenny acted like he'd never learned Will Ospreay's name, even when they were enemies. Like, he was just like, this guy. What's his name again? Well? No. But now they're talking like we do have history. And we may be the only two people in the world who really understand each other.
Except Kenny did have a slight air of like, well, I'm as low as it gets. This might as well be happening. Sure. Of course you're here, Ospreay, in this moment. And Will Ospreay's like, I believe in you, Kenny. Let's hold hands.
It was a little, Ospreay was saying like specific things about Kenny. And Kenny could have, like, have you ever had a situation where, like, someone at work who you know you should know their name, but you can't think of it, and you can't totally remember why you know them? They're talking to you, and they clearly remember you really clearly, and you just have to get through the conversation without betraying the fact that you don't know why you know each other. Kenny could have been doing that a little bit.
It's totally possible.
Ospreay was like, I remember when you fought Okada. You could do anything. I believe in you. You're my hero, Kenny. And Kenny was like, and your match also didn't go well. He says
here,
you got the
heart of a wrestler. You got the heart of a AEW professional wrestler. He's looking around. He's like, where am I? Contact please. AEW professional wrestling. It's all you. It's all you from here on in, man. I believe. I know you can take it back. You've still got. Kenny's vibe a little bit was like he was like, I thought I might be left unattended in here, and maybe I could find a bottle of pills. And now you're here talking to me.
It's like. He's like, this isn't what I pictured for either of us. What he means is, like, I know there's Percocet in here.
This segment, it was crazy. But what I have to say was, by the end of it, they're both giving it 130%. Like, they said, we are going to do serious dramatic acting. We both had a really tough time. We're going to try and buoy each other back up. Mm-hmm. And people have to believe this, Ken. And Ken said, I know. Well, they have to believe this. So they were giving it.
Ospreay said he had been crying for the past 40 minutes.
Oh my God. Music to my ears. I'm like, why don't I hear that every fucking week?
I was like, I'm seeing so many men crying in this episode. It's like, it's a perfect episode.
It's a perfect episode. Yeah.
It felt good. It felt really good. He said, listen, I'm dejected. I'm sad. I've been crying for the last 40 odd minutes, mate. But my dream and my ambition is still to be the AEW world champion. And I hope you haven't given up on that dream either. You can do it, man. Kenny, vaguely take care of yourself.
Oh, you can do it too. Whatever your name is.
And then Ospreay gets up to leave sickbay. He says, I've always got your back, though. And he leans over and he gives Kenny a little kiss.
And he grabs Kenny's head in his hands and cups it tenderly and leans down and gives him the nicest, sweetest kiss on the forehead.
On his sweat, wet hair. It's so wet out there. And he just gives him a little kiss there. Thank you, mate. Ken, it's real talk, man. You're my hero. Which I'm like, I believe that. I think that's true.
I know. And then Kenny... Go ahead.
He walks out of the room.
He leaves the room, yeah.
It's so important that you know that he's no longer in this room. And
it's a soliloquy now.
Yes.
Kenny's alone.
This is where we need to say that, like, when Kenny locks in, he can lock in. Alone, he looks off in the distance and says, I'm your hero, huh? Maybe I can't give up. Maybe there's still a chance. Maybe there's still a chance. And then scene.
It's so funny. He's like making a do it for him poster of Will Ospreay like hang on his wall.
I'll be honest. I was in my home standing up, hooting and hollering. I said, this is fucking crazy. Yeah. This is crazy. This has been demented from start to finish. But my God, I can't wait to watch the next episode of your sports anime, Kenny. There is still a chance. And he really looked like he was like, I watched a video on acting. I watched a video for some tips, and I'm like, honestly, you did do a good... This is crazy. This is totally crazy. You did do a good job. I can't believe any of that happened.
I know. I loved it.
Yeah, it was so incredible, but it was just like, what? I I had not a second to catch my breath.
I would give anything for both Kenny and Ospreay to be interviewed inside the actor's studio. And we go through it line by line, and we say, what was your motivation for saying that?
Talk to me about it. I don't know. It really took me to heaven. I was just astonished. I was like, what? And why did you guys come together for this? Kind of. But I loved it. But I love it. I love that it happened.
They were really selling their hearts out that this was the pep talk that was going to get them both to believing in themselves again. You know, the heart of a wrestler. Boy.
The heart of a wrestler. And you. I know you. I know who you are.
AEW Wrestling. You got the heart of a wrestler.
You got the heart of a... Where are we? AEW Wrestling. You got the heart of a wrestler.
We're the best wrestler. Yeah.
I'm your hero, huh? I'm your hero. Kisses. You just killed it all. So, anyway... was there anything else we were supposed to... I think we did it all there. I think we did all of that. Okay.
Oh, just one thing. Why was sickbay in Janet's void from The Good Place? Why was there
Featureless.
nothing on any wall? And it was like the most blinding shade of white. Where was sickbay?
It does make you think, like, when I go to my doctor's office and I look at the wall... Inevitably, there's at least 3 different posters that are telling me, like, you might not know you have colorectal cancer.
Yeah.
Do you know the signs of colorectal cancer? Let's read them together while you wait for the doctor. I said, put a couple of those up in sick bay. There's a lot of conditions they could have that they definitely have never heard of. So let's get some material up there.
Yeah.
Can we educate? Can we try to educate while they're trapped in there? Okay. So then on Dynamite, Ospreay is right back at it, fighting Hechicero. I don't know why. Do you guys? No, doesn't matter. Okay, great. So I liked this match.
I just feel like the DCF is kind of like the moon in a way, where it's the moon is not
Artemis.
it's not a good analogy, but like it's like things are just gravitating towards it, and at a certain point when you're not paying attention, you just get sucked into a DCF feed.
I think you just wrote like a 90s Deep Impact style movie, just with the line like they're like the moon. Everything is gravitating towards. like that's a blockbuster. That's a summer blockbuster. The moon has become magnetic.
I would love to write a movie where critics are like, and she doesn't know anything about science. It's made incredibly clear she doesn't know how that works.
Is Deep Impact the one that we watched last year and neither of us had ever seen? Or was that... What were they even doing in this movie?
No, me and Anna made you watch Armageddon.
Armageddon, I've never seen, yeah.
We had seen it. And I don't know if you remember, we had a talk in the car on the way over where I was like, it's a very dumb movie, but I do need you to take it seriously. And
I don't remember that.
I was like, not remember that. There's a line of making fun of it. You can't cross. You'll know it when you get there.
I'm astonished that I didn't cross
No,
it,
you loved it.
to be honest.
You
of
reacted
course at the time of my life.
You reacted the exact way I needed you to.
But there was no science in that.
Oh, no. Stupid.
There's not a single.
They had the oil drillers
That's the one where
go to space.
Yeah.
Yes. Bruce Willis?
Yeah.
Yeah, Bruce
And
Willis.
Ben Affleck.
Yeah. And Ben Affleck is fucking his daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah. Armageddon. Yes, and that's why I only knew Armageddon, because people used to talk about Armageddon when I was in whatever grade, 6th grade, middle school, I don't know, because there was supposed to be a scene where he walks the animal cracker between her breasts. And even knowing about that, I was like, I felt shame, like that I had learned that. Like I was like, this is... I can't, my parents can never know that I know that there's a movie where Ben Affleck puts an animal cracker on a woman's breasts. So anyway, now we got it. Let's save that for the medical Patreon.
Yeah, we've got a shame-based Patreon as well, right?
That's right. Yeah, I think we put them together because that's about psychiatric conditions. Yeah. So. Okay, I don't know what's happening. Commentary called Hechicero a fire hydrant of a man, which I loved. Don Callis was on commentary. I figured that out later. Don't worry about that. Marina Shafir was watching the match from the crowd, and she and Ospreay locked eyes both during and after the match. And as he was making meaningful eye contact with her post-win, which I believe to have been happening partly, at least, because she had this match with Alex Windsor, his wife, on Dynasty.
Zero
but also
Hour,
because she's in the Death Riders. It seemed like it was in the middle ground, right? Yeah. So he got surprise attacked by Mark Davis, old greaser Bigfoot. And then later we got a Mox promo about this match where Mox was asked Marina, he's like, how's he doing? And Marina was like, bad, boss. He looks like pure shit. And, he cuts this promo where God even knows what he says in here.
He said there were some of these lines that were just like fully crazy, like as befit this whole episode. He said he doesn't take pleasure in the suffering of others, although there can be beauty in it.
And I had truly blacked that line out. I read that in your notes and was like, what did he say? I don't think I was processing 90% of what I heard out of this man's mouth.
Of course, you got caught on a sentence and you can't hear the next one because you're too busy being like, what?
Of course, although there can be beauty in that. God, you're so true. Oh, he prefers light over darkness, but you don't get one without the other.
He also was trying to make this weird point where he was like, and Will Ospreay did exactly what he was supposed to do. He's really doing his job. And you're like, what? I thought your whole build was about how Will Ospreay was going to defeat Will Ospreay. Instead, he's like, no, he did exactly what he was supposed to do.
He defeated himself, I think.
Yeah, I
like
guess.
he's just like, exactly as I knew he would. He destroyed himself from the inside out. And I helped a little with the Coke can crunching of his neck and stuff. But
he destroyed himself, not really psychologically, mostly more in the neck, tummy region.
More in the neck, tummy region, yeah. Well, it's, to truly break down a man, destroy him physically and destroy him mentally. And Ospreay was covering one, Mox was covering the other. That's teamwork. That's called cooperation. They're very good coworkers. And anyway, so then something, who am I going to be fighting tomorrow night? Danny Garcia was like, you're fighting Nick Wayne. He was like, no, that's amazing. I can't wait to fight Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne, I know everyone's always talking about how you have a hot fucking mom. I don't want to see her. I do not want to see your hot mom. Leave her backstage. This is adult stuff for grown-ups. So leave your mom backstage.
I feel like it must be such a nice change for Nick Wayne because everybody he fights is trying to fuck his mom. And Mox is like, hey, I don't want your mom. Let's make beautiful music.
I want you. Kid.
I want you.
It's also like such a beautiful, like condescending, like this is adult stuff for grown-ups, so leave your mom in the back. It's like, Mox, no one's doing it like you.
It just worked on so many levels. Danny Garcia's popping off in the back.
I would recommend people have a policy where every Death Riders promo, you watch it twice. The first time is to note whatever crazy ass shit Mox is saying. The second time you do kind of like a Danny check in where you're just like, what is Danny up to? Because it's always something kind of crazy.
Yeah, he was really touching himself sensually during one of Mox's entrances. I think at the pay-per-view, he was just kind of like his hands on his stomach. It was just like, Danny, what is happening?
Just feeling him. When he sees Mox, he feels himself. Danny, I think it's like gotten especially pronounced in Yuta's like semi-absence since his hair match, where we've seen him since obviously, but he like hasn't been as front and center, and Danny's like really been like the boy of the faction, and his vibe is like his older brother just went to college, and he's like, I'm like an only child now. This is crazy. But in kind of a different, kind of like more sensual way, like kind of like different from that, but with some similarities. Am I canceled? No. I've been fine this whole time.
You've been fine this whole time.
Is there anything you want to say? Did you guys, okay, none of us watched the 0 Hour. I'm sorry, we didn't. What do you think is going on with Marina and Alex Windsor, where they fought in the 0 Hour, and I guess they had fought on Collision the night in a tag team situation, and Alex Windsor won, and commentary after her win was like, we might not get a shot of this. We might not get a shot of this, but she's, Marina is grinning. She's grinning. Why do you think she looks so happy? Is she happy because she's crazy? Like, why do you think she's smiling so big? And I was like, you guys are hammering this home. And then it was in the recap too. Why is she?
I have no idea. I saw that in Chai Moth Boy's clips, and I didn't really understand it.
I like the feeling of confusion I have. I'm like, I don't know what that means, but I am interested in why she's smiling whenever she loses. Okay. Do you want to say anything about Ospreay versus DCF? I guess the broader topic is like, it's, I'm sorry. It's the road to Wembley. What you think is going on? What do you think is going to be going on with Ospreay? You don't have to say anything. We can just say no.
I think we have to wait until next week.
Oh my God, I forgot we got our marching orders.
I do feel very like literally anything could happen. Like who knows who will be fighting, and the title could change like 5 times between then and now. And I hope it does. I don't know. I hope it does for sure.
I feel like what you're positing is we could come back to Dynamite, like between Collision and they could come back and be like, and the title did change hand a couple times, and you didn't see that. That was just kind of a personal fighting stuff backstage. So you didn't see that, but someone else has the title now.
If it changed on Collision tonight and then Dynamite again next week, like
that's true. Anything could be. Yeah, I guess we should.
That kind of happened to us with the trios belt, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually did. I don't think. Did you guys know? I didn't know until we showed up the paper.
I didn't know until
those men had those.
No, that's when I. Yep.
Wow. Yep. Good for us. Wow. We don't know anything. Okay. Well, we don't know anything, so we're not gonna speculate. Let's move on. A little bit of light work for the women's division at Dynasty, derogatory. So we did have Alex Windsor Marina in the 0 hour. Also in the 0 hour, Camille returned. Camille was once Mercedes' large henchwoman, and then left because of bad politics?
I thought she got canceled, but
she posted this crazy Instagram story about abortion, and it was like one of those things where it was like, ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Like, it was just like really a fucked up screed. And then she disappeared right away after that happened. So I thought everyone assumed that Tony was like, oh no, thank you, we don't need that. So I just assumed she had been fired, but then now she's just back.
Maybe she circled back and just with the list of men's names and was just like, and these guys all still get to go to school here.
I know,
which would be I think would be fair enough. I'm not, and I'm not saying I want Camille to be posting anti-abortion screeds, but
I guess I'm just sort of like, we already have Megan Bain.
I don't think we need her. I don't want her. No. I'm not advocating for her.
Yeah,
I'm saying if I were her, I probably would have come back and been like, seems like a lot of people are getting away with a lot of stuff. I don't really seem like I have to leave.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're not getting into all that because it's really a cesspit. When you start to go down this road, it's a cesspit. The whole thing is a cesspit. So
yeah, it's not good.
It's not good. Camille attacked Willow Nightingale, and then Willow was medically disqualified as a result. So Camille fought Willow's opponent, Big Ann. And
I didn't know you were going. I thought I'd surprise you.
I love it if we start calling her Big Ann.
Big Ann. Yeah, feels great.
She fought somebody named Big Ann. And then Willow and Camille, I guess, had some post-match fisticuffs, and she fucked Willow up some more, and then they fought on Dynamite, and I didn't love this match. But I also don't know anything, so...
No, it was kind of the soggy middle of this episode of Dynamite. Like, nothing crazy happened except Camille existing, which wasn't quite enough to take me to a transcendent place, so... Yeah,
and I think this did take us right up to 10 p.m., so we were in our... we were kind of thinking it. We were kind of thinking through the timing implications of the match. Yeah. I'm sorry. Also on Dynasty, Jamie and Thekla had their big Women's World Championship match. They did like a little backstage thing beforehand where Winza and Jamie Hayter were having a little beer, and then Jamie Hayter like chugged the rest of her beer and went on out there, which I thought was quite sweet and fun. I thought it was a fun little.
I really appreciate that they are committing to, if we're tag team partners, we're tag team married. Like they're really making you believe that they're friends, which I really appreciate.
Yeah, their energies really gel too. Like
which
I'm a little bit shocked.
Know that I expected. Yeah,
yeah. It's like, wow, you guys really are wrestling soulmates. I feel like
yeah. They fight really well together, and it's like they don't have the same personality, but it's just like, oh yeah, I can see that you guys would go out and have a great time. I can see that you guys are having a blast together.
Yeah.
This checks out.
And this kind of like big, strong jock lady, like just I don't know, getting drunk, being British, good stuff.
I like them. Thekla won the match with some light shenanigans. And afterwards, she was like grabbing the ropes, but the referee didn't see it, while she was pinning Jamie. Anyway, Windsor did come out to be like, hello, referee, do you have eyes? Which I feel like we don't see enough. I feel like people should be coming out and starting shit for their friends more often.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like being like, referee, replay.
Yeah. So then on Dynamite, Renee Paquette came out kind of not for any reason. Do you guys remember that? This was from really early on when we were watching wrestling. I guess it can't have been that early on because I think it was Adam Cole. Like Adam Cole came out we couldn't figure it out. Like it wasn't like for anything. And then got attacked.
Yeah.
And then they all left. And only afterwards we were like, wait a second, why was he there? Like, what did he come out
Wasn't there
for?
supposed to be a match or something? He had a whole entrance. Yeah, I do remember that. That was funny.
Well, this was kind of that vibe because Renee just came out to be like, we're all having a wonderful time here tonight. And then Thekla immediately interrupted her and said, does anyone think they can do this justice? Renee, you look good tonight. I'm obsessed with her.
I know. Her like the way that she has like suddenly like let loose is killing me. I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah, you called it an aggro dirtbag character,
Yes.
and like that's so perfect. And it's like it's just so funny. Like she always seems drunk and aggressive, but kind of like good natured, but weird and terrifying. It's just like perfect.
It's like psychologically she's operating on a cadence that doesn't make any sense. And then also syntactically, her cadence is like, what is she saying? And how? At all times. It's just like no one's ever said it. It's kind of like Kenny a little bit. Like no one's ever said it like that before. I don't think anyone's ever said it like that before.
And like Matt Berry on What We Do in the Shadows, where it's just like, wow, you found a pronunciation I could never have dreamed of, and it was perfect.
New York City. That's right. That's really right. Wow, yeah, that's really right. Matt Berry, can you come to wrestling and can you come do one wrestling announcing show? Announce one show for us, please.
It feels like he'd be into wrestling, doesn't it?
Do you think so? I feel like you would love it.
Yeah.
You should be the Justin Roberts for one day.
Yeah.
Let's just ask. Tony.
Yeah, Tony, it doesn't hurt to ask.
What would happen if we just called Kim up?
WrestleMania got Joe Jonas, so anything's possible.
And don't talk about the Great Betrayal. Do not talk about the Great Betrayal. We spent all that time talking about how we were going to do Jonas January. That's
I know.
why. He was like,
the Jonases are dead to us. That's true, we didn't.
Instead, they just took off January.
But the fact that it's just Joe, I think, is crazy. I mean, I guess you don't usually get, like, a group to sing the national anthem, but I'm just like, you just wanted Joe for WrestleMania?
AEW is for brothers. I don't know about WWE.
That is so true. I think they have some, but the Usos?
What did Matt say?
Are they brothers? Are they brothers? Yeah,
they are.
Yeah.
What did Matt say when Top Flight got separated?
No, it was Hangman said it. He said the unthinkable happened. The unthinkable.
I hope someone's like, Joe Jonas is performing alone. The unthinkable.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so why can't we have Matt Berry? They have Joe Jonas. Why can't we have Matt Berry?
We're not even asking for something equivalent levels of fame. You
big
know, like
down.
big step down. Kind of WWE to AEW rating a little bit.
Yeah. But I think in many ways, a big quality step up.
Quality step up, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No offense, Joe Jonas, although actually offense because you're dead to us now.
Yeah, you're dead to us, so offense intended. And I know you listen, and I hope this hurts. Okay. I don't know what's happening here. So Thekla's out in the audience with a mic. She's being like, Renee, you're a fucking babe. But you know what? I'm at work, and I'm surrounded by bitches. This whole thing was crazy. She's just being like, I got 99 problems, I think.
Windsor's like, you got fired from Japan. She's like, I didn't get fired from Japan. Okay, I did get fired from Japan.
And she said it like smirking.
So funny.
But the fact they just kept saying from Japan, like I'm like from the country. Like, okay, maybe I got fired from Japan. I'm like the content of this. I didn't even try to recap it. It was just like they just both were out there. They were freely expressing themselves.
And they were all having a blast. That's what really came through about this whole segment is that sometimes I feel like the women, like, you know, like God bless them. Sometimes they're like, okay, this is the point of this promo. I'm focusing really hard on it. I'm going to do a good job. And then you like end up like just feeling how bad they want it to go well. This really felt like everybody came out and had a fucking blast.
Yeah.
Just had a straight up.
And
it's really Thekla has been so loose. It's just like, I don't know that she's planning. I mean, I'm sure she is, but like it feels like she just comes out there and it's
feels like she could say anything.
It's incredible.
Well, it's like Thekla came out incredibly loose, but then Alex Windsor
she
met her energy. You know what I mean? Like, you know, every once in a while, Tony will do a thing where she's really loose, but then whoever she's talking to can't quite get out of it.
Oh, yeah.
But Alex was just like not as deranged, but like her energy was very similar, where she was just like, "We're having fun out here."
and I will say I'm very sympathetic. The stakes when you're a woman in wrestling are really, really high because there's so much less time on the table. So it's like you might be like the only women's segment of the night. That's fucked up. That shouldn't be the case ever. And it usually isn't anymore, but it's like you might be the only women's segment of the night. And like, I know for a lot of these women, like historically the vibe has been like, okay, like your lotto number is going to come up once in 3 years. And that's going to be your time to like do, you know, like
show us what you got, kid.
Yeah. And it's like, if it doesn't work, you know, so I'm very sympathetic to
of course.
Absolutely.
No, I know you didn't. I know you are too, but
I know you think I'm a misogynist.
We'll talk about this offline. But it was really great. That it was just like, oh, you guys are lunatics right now, and that's perfect. It's so good. And Windsor was trying to get her to come down to the ring and like fight immediately, and Thekla was like, no, but they agreed to fight probably right now. It's probably happening as we speak or something, because when we're recording. And then Windsor did get attacked by Sky Blue and why am I trying to say Julia Child?
Julia Hart.
I would love if Julia Child joined AEW.
Yeah.
Julia Child would be an amazing pro wrestler. Everything about her voice, like
she's really tall too,
she's
right?
really tall. She would have been amazing. But Windsor fought them off. Windsor!
Yeah, that came back where the thing where she just yells her name.
Windsor! I love it so much. Okay, so I'm happy with all of that. All right. We're doing pretty good. Okay, Jericho and Ricochet fought at Dynasty, and Jericho lost. That's our king. That's our king. He laid out.
Awesome.
Oh,
easy.
yeah.
Easy for him. And he... Oh, good. I don't think we have to read that whole thing. Is there anything you want to say about the actual match?
No, I mean, it was good. I thought it was good. It was like, it was fun.
It seemed good.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Jericho was wearing pants that looked like the sky.
So I like somehow I hadn't processed it that way. And when you said it, I was just like, wow, for National Poetry Month, Leah comes out with this. She said Jericho's pants are like the sky. And then immediately I saw the twinkling stars everywhere in the pitch black of night. Wow. You're never lost when Jericho's pants are there.
It is funny to envision his closet just full of sequin clothing. It's just funny to think of like wrestlers out in the world living lives, and like next door to me, Victoria from WWE used to own that place before I lived here, so I never met her, but my neighbors did, and they'll be like, oh yeah, a wrestler lived there. They were like, it was crazy once she set the curtains on fire.
She's just practicing something in there.
You know, probably.
Okay, so Jericho came out on Dynamite for an in-ring interview with Renee, and he hammed his fucking heart out. I don't know if he knew that everyone was going to be trying to get the award, but he said, "I've been out for a year. I need it, girls."
Got to climb that rank.
So everyone enjoyed Jericho's Ham City. Any highlights?
His comedic timing of like his whole little speech making fun of Ricochet that he just stuck bald into every couple seconds just ruled.
He is wild. So he was he comes out, first of all. Renee's trying to interview him. The crowd is pretty happy to see him. I feel like a shill every time I say that. I think it was
just to all of you in the IWC who hate Jericho, the crowd was actually like really happy to see him.
Yeah.
So just so you
Really
know, the
happy.
crowd was like really into
crowd
it.
was,
So
like, loving. Well, it's relevant because one person or something started chanting Jericho, and Renee's trying to get him to answer a question, and he puts his hand over the mic, which was so like I was just like, that's what I expect. That's what I expect from a veteran sports entertainer. He's like, Renee, not now. We can get this going. We can get this. We can turn this little sliver of a flame into a blazing fire.
he's grinning. He's having the time of his life.
He was so pleased with himself the whole time.
He looked very, very happy. He said that he lost the match at Dynasty not because he was rusty, but because it was 3-on-1, because the whole Demand were there and they were interfering. And the Demand immediately came out, and Ricochet hit Jericho with what I would call some compliments. Pretty much.
It's like, we all know you can reinvent yourself endlessly. Yeah, you got him there.
And you got those beautiful abs from singing so much.
Because you have
beautiful
a
voice.
successful band. And get back on your cruise ship, Jericho, that you can put on because you're that much of a draw.
I don't know why. It's like, obviously it does happen in wrestling a lot, and sometimes you don't like it. But when it's about Chris Jericho, I do. But so I like it always. It's always funny when it's like, I can really see the heel being like, oh, I'm going to sell you. I'm going to sell you hard. And that has been Ricochet's vibe. Just like, I know. Look at you down there being the handsomest man alive.
God, I hate it. Everyone hates it.
Everybody hates it. Everyone's always talking about how you're the best in the biz, which is bad. And Jericho, this is when what Leah is alluding to happens. Jericho goes to address Ricochet, and he starts and he says something, bald. The crowd loved it.
The crowd loved that first one. But then he did it 2 more times, and the crowd, it had diminishing returns. And so then on the 4th time, he was like, no hair. It was like, and it got another pop. I was like, that's a man who
It's fun to watch one of those wonderful wrestling minds work in real time, where he said, you can see him being like, what's the part of this that's funniest, that's going to play for the whole thing? Is it bald? No, bald alone won't do it. It's the parenthetical. We have to stick with the parenthetical, and we have to switch up the parenthetical. And then he did the thing that as it was going, I was like, oh, he's got to do it, where he just ended on a huge scream, a joyful yawp of bald. Oh, God, I love to see you. I'm having fun. What can I say? I'm having fun. And the mustache continues to look really good. Unfortunately. I don't think it's great to feel that way. We love Gates of Agony now.
Yeah, yeah. Toa Leona got us during Dynasty, but even Bishop Khan this week was like doing some very funny little face acting.
I wish
it's so important for a minion to be able to project,
project personality.
Face-wise.
Yeah. I wish I had gone back and watched. There was one specific part of the Jericho Ricochet match where Toa Leona was doing something on the outside, where it's like there was a moment where I was like, oh my God, you're so funny.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't appreciate that. My eyes were glancing over you before, but now I see. My heart is open. My eyes are open. My third eye is open. I see how funny you are. And then it was wonderful to be like, and now it's open forever. And you guys are cracking me up in this segment. And Ricochet had them come down and do their open the gates, their big move where they hold him up like Jesus kind of on the cross. And then they slam him down. And I liked it. And I had a good time.
Yeah.
And
Thank God Big J's back.
Thank God. We needed it. Mm-hmm. All right. You guys ready to get through these last topics together?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Tony, you're cooking a lot. Okay. The pay-per-view opened with Young Bucks versus Takeshtakada. This match slapped.
Yeah. It was really fantastic.
This match was a banger. We were very stressed, as we mentioned earlier, because every time it happens, well, I guess it's happened twice recently, but
in a row, though.
Twice in a row. The Bucks come out. I go, fuck. And then I say in our group chat, I go, I know it's an honor. I know it's an honor to open the pay-per-view. I know it means that you really can be trusted. It's good to open the pay-per-view. What the fuck are we going to do in the middle of this show? How could you do this to me, Tony?
It's like, do you not understand the Young Bucks are load bearing? This house is going to fall down.
Nobody else.
A match I only medium care about to get settled in, to like have my sundries, to sort of start paying attention, and then at 10:30, I'm going to need a big perk up.
Yeah.
But you know what? At the end of the day, because there wasn't a soggy middle, really, it was pretty firm. It was a firm bake. And this match really fucking ruled.
It was
and
really good.
Really fucked.
It really was good.
He got away with it. Oh, Tony, you got away with it. And I
Did
was
it again.
and I ended up being happy after all.
Getting away with so much lately.
I know. Any highlights of the match for you guys?
Okada putting on Nick's clothing killed me because he loves, that's his favorite running
Although
bit.
commentary was like, no one's ever seen this before. It's like, except like every week on
Every single
BTE.
week on BTE.
Everyone's seen it.
Okay, noob.
Yeah, okay, I guess somebody hasn't been keeping up.
What a casual. That was very, very, and Okada seemed so, just like he was having so much fun.
And Takeshta was like emoting more than I've ever seen him.
Yes.
It's a shame that these men are trapped in the bodies of athletes when they were born to clown.
I know.
I know. Yeah.
I think you were saying that recently too, where it's like of course the funny thing about all these men is that everyone is always being like, all right, boys, let's buckle down. Let's have a serious match. Like, we've got to get them to the, it's like, I want to see like a real serious match. And it's just like, they're vaudevillian.
Yeah.
They just want to do goose. They want to do goose, and you can see their light shines through when they're doing their stupid goofs.
Takeshta was having so much fun, and it was the most I've liked him in a very long time.
Yeah,
I know. He really seems like he's like woken up a little bit in this storyline finally, because it's like, thank God you're showing like a tiny bit of personality, because it's been very blank for the whole time you've been here. Until now.
I think the Takeshtakada tension is a very rich vein, and I think they really do have great chemistry. So it's like they're very good at playing it, and this whole match was great at being like, you go and you're like, it's very clear what the match is going to be about, but it's like it still works really well. Nick was crazy in this match. Nick was acting like, I don't know, he was on Tigger juice or something. He was like really fucking bouncing. Where am I? Much of the match, Allie. Much of the match was obviously concerned with the tension between Takeshi and Okada. Sometimes I get in here and I'm like, what was I writing, like an academic paper or something? So they were struggling from the start to do normal tag team fighting instead of murdering each other. And then midway through the match, their strength failed. And they could no longer resist the urge to exchange blows, which they did with someone in the background in the crowd holding up a sign reading "Kiss."
Yeah.
That's
Perfect.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
That's wrestling. The Bucks ended up winning this match after Takeshita. Go ahead.
Which confused the crap out of them.
Yeah, they really did. They really did afterwards look like, no, that's not what we do usually.
No, we don't usually win on pay-per-views, so how did that happen?
They're borderline being like, should we run that back? Do you want us to lose? We could lose. We'll lose if you want us to.
I think something's gone wrong here.
They were like, is this the Montreal Screwjob? But they won because Nick was like on the apron. He was going to do or the ropes or something. He was going to do a springboard onto Okada, and Takeshita was on the outside, and he was positioned to grab Nick's ankle and stop him. And he went to do it, and then he stopped, and then he withdrew his hand and put his hands up like, I wash my hands of it. I'm not going to be taking any action. And then the Bucks managed to pin Okada. Don Callis was not. I think he was confused. The Bucks were confused. Okada was probably confused. Takeshita was the only one who wasn't confused. He said, I did it. I really liked this. I had a good time.
Yeah. I thought it was good. They executed it all well.
Yeah. And we got a follow-up on Dynamite where it was like I guess I should just say it was like a post-Dynasty segment where Renee was talking to Don Callis and Okada backstage, being like, what happened? What happened out there, Kings? And Don Callis was kind of vamping about it. And Takeshta walked by, and Callis was like, get over here. Like, what happened out there? Which I thought it was very funny for him to be like, I guess I got to answer this. No, you come answer this question. I can't answer this question. You come answer this question. And Takeshta, quote, mockingly said to Okada, it was an accident. Oops. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
This was legitimately so funny. It was like really good delivery and an accent. Oops. Like, okay, Takeshta, look at you.
He did a great job. Okada looked ripshit. And this came up later when Don Callis was on Dynamite, when Don Callis was on commentary for the Sarah Will Ospreay match, where they were being like, what are you going to do about that? The other commentators were like, what are you going to do about this situation? And Don Callis was just like, just deal with it. Just deal with it internally. just deal with it. Like, they were like, seems like one of them has to go. He was like, no, I'll never get rid of any of my beautiful players. I'll just deal with it easily. He's like, if I just stuff them into more and more get-along shirts, eventually it'll have to work. What did you guys have any thoughts about, Leah, you raised kind of the pacing of the Takeshta turn?
A lot of people were like, they missed their chance. It's too late. And I was like, no, they didn't. They didn't. No, they're fine. This is perfect. They're not competing for time with anybody right now. Like, yeah, I guess it could have gone a couple months ago, but this is fine. It's working. It's great. I'm fascinated. They're doing fine. I do think it's a bummer that Kyle's not around for it because I do think it would have added to it a lot to have Kyle in the middle. Yeah. But honestly, it's going great.
Yeah, the fighting over Kyle as their boyfriend was good. I do feel like they were kind of in stasis for like a little too long. Like, I think it's totally fine to do it now. And like wrestling often, it's hard to pace things like exactly perfectly. Like, I think there was just a while where it was like, nothing is happening with this, but like, I'm perfectly happy with it now.
I think, and I don't think that I would be able to distinguish between these, but I think like with storylines, there's like some storylines that it's like the moment, like there's a specific moment where this is going to make sense and it's going to work. And if you don't do it then it's like not going to have the magic, you know, it's like, it's just going to be like, oh, okay, I guess we did that. Other times it's like two people really have chemistry. And I think you can, like, you might be able to say, like, yeah, you could have done it earlier. It would have been really good to do it earlier. But you can put it on ice, kind of, and take it back off and be like, yeah, they kind of still have that same chemistry. So there's, you know, it's like, it doesn't suffer. I may have suffered in the period where it wasn't happening and I wished that it was. But the actual, like, denouement will not suffer from having been put on ice. And I think that's what I feel about them, because every time they get into it again, I'm just like, you guys are really good at this. And I immediately am back in it of being like, oh yeah, I want to watch this go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
So I'm pretty happy. I did say that this Don Callis in that backstage segment with Renee was the most he's looked like a harried father ever. Like, he just looked like something went really wrong at soccer practice. And he was like, I just need my other kid to show up so I can shove them in a minivan, and then I'll deal with it. And then I'll just deal with it. I'll just deal with it once I get him in the minivan.
And I don't think he knows where Greg and Rocky are at all.
I'm not sure Greg and Rocky know where Greg and Rocky are. Like, where are Greg and Rocky, actually?
I'd love to know where Greg and Rocky are. I don't have eyes on them.
Greg and Rocky...
Last I saw, there was a sheet going out of bedroom windows, so...
Greg and Rocky ran away from home, and they're living like... It's like the mixed-up files of Mrs. Basil Frankweiler, but in like... It is like just in the back of the last venue that they were in. They're just like roaming the last venue they were in. They missed the bus. They missed their planes. Yeah. We're not scheduled to go back to Canada for quite a while. Okay, just up there.
So you know how we were talking about a Home Alone remake? Recently. So this is Home Alone 2: Lost in New York, except Don Callis never comes to find them, and they're just lost in New York.
No, they're gonna have to eventually somehow find their own way home. It's going to have to be like
it's like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Planes, Trains, and Automobies. I was going to go for
or
the
Jonas
Christmas
one. Yeah.
Okay.
I was also going for Homeward
Planes, Trains, and
Bound.
Automobiles.
I was going for. Am I thinking of Jonathan Taylor Thomas? What was the Christmas one? I'll be home for Christmas.
I'll be home for Christmas. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. So we've got a lot of texts that we can refer back to for this, but they're gonna have to make their own way home. And the end of this movie is just that, like, Don Callis never noticed they were gone. So it's just like he turns around and he goes, "Oh my God, Rocky, you're always underfoot." Like, you haven't seen him in 3 months.
He just walked cross country from Vancouver to Jacksonville.
He's like, "Can I go one day without tripping over you?" Wish I were watching that. I wish I were watching that. The Bucks are fighting the Rascals right now. Oh, the only reason I had that here was because I was going to do something really funny, where I was like, who else was in this section? The Young Bucks. Oh my gosh. Well, should we talk about what kind of storyline they might have? Like, they don't really have a storyline cooking probably. And then suddenly I was like, "Oh, you stupid fucking bitch. Let's get to the next section." FTR and Chris and Christian got soggy-middled at the Pape. Chris and Christian have not married their themes and entrances yet, and as a result, they lost the match.
Yep.
Let that be a lesson to you.
Hey, pay attention to what's going on with the brawling birds, okay?
Yeah.
Now that's a tag team.
That's a tag team.
Yep.
They know that the tighter they lock in, the more likely they are to make it all the way to the top. Chris and Christian, watch them. You did this to yourselves. And of course, we're all confused about what happened. Of course, we were confused about what happened, but then I realized.
It was completely baffling that
I realized
FTR retained the belt.
You didn't prove your love.
FTR just wanted to teach him a lesson about love and commitment.
In the moment that they lost, I think the three of us all became Darby going, "What was it all for?"
What was it all for?
It's funny because it's like I don't want Chris and Christian I have no investment in Chris and Christian having the belts. I don't think they should have the belts. I wish that they just wanted to be at pretty much the level they're at of appearing, maybe less, a little less. You know, I just want the backstage segment of 2 minutes where it's just like, "Oh, my husband is such a freak." That's all I want from them. But they're in the title scene, it's fine. But in the moment where they didn't win those fucking titles, I just felt like, you can't keep doing this to me. You cannot keep doing this to me. And I know it's unfair because, like, so many people are like, FTR are a great tag team, and I know people are allowed to love FTR, and that maybe I am not objective about their skills, but I just felt like FTR shouldn't be able to beat anyone. More than once, especially. It doesn't
very,
make sense.
Lesser of two evils here is definitely Chris and Christian for me. Like, I thought we were going to not have to watch FTR do this. I thought we were going to have Chris and Christian win the belts and then the Bucks feud with them, and that was going to be good for me.
I thought something good for me was going to happen.
I thought something good for me was going to happen, but instead something bad for me happened.
Let that be a lesson. In this world, let that be a lesson. Cope did get hit really, really good with a belt in what I can only call the first time a belt has ever actually looked or acted like a real weapon. He got smacked with a belt, and he genuinely looked like, "Fuck, so you really got smacked with that thing." And then he immediately started bleeding. And I don't know if he'd bladed or I don't know what caused it, but I thought, wow, that is the only time I've ever thought, like, yeah, it would be bad to be hit with a belt. Even though you try to tell me every single week it would be. FTR came out with Stokely on Dynamite. All three took turns cutting a variety of promos. I don't even know how to approach this. So remember, this is the best ever episode of Dynamite, and Tony Khan is Reaganing.
Yeah,
and FTR come out, and I think I land ultimately on the side of I think they contributed to it.
They did, because everything they did was strange, I think. But I mean, not as strange as everything else that happened in the episode, but like strange enough to be on theme, I think. Because Dax came out and was like, "I've seen what you wrote online and you're upset." Okay, Dax. Cash started talking, and Allie, you said, like, he sounds like he's about to ask us to stand for the national anthem, and that was the voice he was doing for sure.
It was towards the end of the promo too. So he said, "And so now can we take a moment? I'd like to take it was something like that. Like, let's take a moment. And I was like at a baseball game. Like, I was just like, okay, now? Okay, yeah, we can stand. We
don't usually do the national anthem at AEW, but maybe Joe Jonas is here. I don't know.
Okay. But you're feeling patriotic at the ball game. Okay, let's all stand up. They had a couple different... So Dax started by being like, oh, you freaks. You are all so mad because you love underdogs. And you want the And I was like, you think that Chris and Christian are the underdogs? And I kind of felt like even he confused himself. Because then I think he called all the fans the underdogs. And I was like, well, I guess I do kind of feel like the underdog because I never win. I never win. This is bewildering. So then Stokely stepped in, and he was like, and at least with Stokely, I was like, I think this must be on purpose for comedy purposes.
Yeah. It was baffling, but I was like, yeah, this has to be like over the top wrong, because he said that it was a David and Goliath match, but FTR were the Goliaths to him, and the story was that every time David steps up to Goliath, he gets knocked down. And I was like, okay, I don't really see, especially just with your relative sizes between you and Chris and Christian, like the David Goliath thing is already breaking down. And then it was like, what?
I think he said like this promotion is full of Davids or something. It was just like, oh, okay, all right. But that I felt like was on. I do
think it was on purpose. Like, yeah.
And maybe Dax's was on purpose. I get it, but just not in a way that made sense. So I'm like, I don't get it.
Stokely's was like wrong in a way where you were like, I know you must be wrong on purpose, whereas Dax's was like, wait, what?
And then Cash said, let's all stand for the national anthem, and then they left. So that was great. Anne, you want to read the line that I think we both caught on during the pay-per-view?
Oh, yeah. Nigel, during the pay-per-view, said, FTR have sucked the wind out of everyone here in Vancouver.
Nigel, the normal thing to say would maybe be that they've sucked the air out of the room, I think is what you meant.
At least the American expression.
Yeah. I guess I don't know what you get up
I
to.
guess I don't know what Britain's saying.
Sucked the wind out of everyone.
That's like, I guess it sounds like a kink thing. I don't know.
Wait, but isn't suck wind, isn't that farting?
Yes. So I think he combined two phrases.
So
but
it's so funny to be like he farted everybody out of this room.
And it's too bad it was Nigel, because I really dislike Nigel on commentary. Like, sorry to everyone who likes him, but like, I do not. And so him saying this was just like, Nigel, get out of here. Bring me Bryan Danielson.
That's very funny.
Doing this.
I thought this was a great contribution from Nigel. I was like, that's completely nonsensical, and it is, I think, maybe demeaning to FTR, which I love. So
that is true.
Is there anything you want to say about the path forward? I guess we should wait a week. Should we? Should we wait a week?
If this is going to be a 3-way tag match at Wembley, I just don't know. But
it's just simply so funny for FTR to be like, wow, seems like people are really excited for Cope and Christian and Young Bucks match. Let's get in on that.
They drive me. The fact that when we went to, it wasn't Wembley, when we went to All In, the Bucks versus Ospreay Swerve was like,
oh my God.
That match was so fucking good. And I kept like remembering during it that the previous All In match had been Bucks versus FTR. And it was the worst of all their matches that they've had. I kind of think it sucked. I hated it.
I know.
I hated it.
I know. I get mad.
And I blame FTR.
I
blame
of
FTR.
Course. I get mad when people are like, they have so much chemistry. And I'm like, no, they don't.
Shut up.
FTR only looks good because they're standing near the Young Bucks, as we all know.
Just like Kenny Omega.
They're all in a category together. That's the meanest thing we could say to Kenny. Is like, Kenny, you're in a category with FT. Kenny is still just dissociating. He like barely glances over at us, just gives us this look of like, fine. Oh, you want to make it worse for me? Fine.
He's playing a video game in his head. He's in Japan mentally at a video game expo.
Oh, kicked out of Japan. It's like kicked out of Eden, you know? Okay. TNT Gauntlet.
Do you think Kenny's biggest fear is getting fired from Japan?
Absolutely.
If Japan ever fired him, boy, what would he ever do?
Girl, that can't. We don't want to see that. But maybe that would really rev him up. What if the stakes of a feud at AEW for Kenny were like, I could get back into Japan?
Like an I Quit match, but for Japan.
It's like a Visa match.
Visa match. Why aren't we doing Visa matches?
Oh no. Kevin Knight won the Casino Gauntlet at Dynasty, and he's our new TNT champion. What did you make of these Speedball faces? Do you think is trouble a brewing? Speedball he was kind of doing the Darby. Like, he looked like he'd not achieved completion.
I feel like I have not fully understood what Speedball wants me to take away from any of their promos.
No.
At all times, I'm like, now what did you mean by that?
I don't have a clue. And I tracked him for a while after this because I was like, maybe the face will become clearer. Like, maybe it'll become clear that this first set of faces was just like bad gas, and that like later they're gonna smile and be like, yes, I'm happy. But they didn't. They kept looking gaseous. So I don't totally track it, but I'm keeping my eyes on it, which I'm happy about, which I don't mind. Kevin then fought Claudio on Dynamite, and then he hopped on the mic afterwards. And he got a little promo. And the second he got that mic, I said, yes, let's keep it going. Let's keep the party
We're
going.
Reaganing!
Yes.
And you know what? It wasn't his craziest promo, but I thought it was definitely enough to keep us at that high level. Jet 2 belts. Kind of a Jet 2 belts level.
The Jet is looking good and feeling even better.
I had the brainwave during this that I think Kevin Knight might be Jason Mendoza.
It's right.
100%.
And what was the quote that you found that you were like, this is it?
It was during Jason's wedding to Janet, where he was like, and you teach me stuff every day, like art and history, and not to eat stuff that smell just because it smells good, because sometimes it's candles.
And I immediately was just like, of course Kevin Knight is eating a candle in front of Speedball. And Speedball's been like so gently like, put that down. Please.
It's made of wax, buddy. Yeah.
It's made of wax. So gentle, just like, I don't think you're gonna like that. And Kevin is already making a face as he chews, like, I don't like it.
I love him. I think at least once a month he needs to be given a mic and just sent out there, because everything he says
no direction.
is crazy.
Just like the cheerfulest, nonsensical energy.
And
so happy, says nothing.
He has the sweetie babiest face of all time when he's grinning to himself and he gets those dimples and he's just like, it's me, the Jet. Like, I'm just like, you love yourself. You are so good at self-regulating. You're the happiest boy. Nothing you've said makes sense. Everybody clap. Everybody clap for Kevin.
The Jet is back and I am God. What?
I hadn't even really thought about it, but the fact that Kenny's out there being like, I've never said I'm a god, and Kevin's like, I am God. And I love saying it. Everybody say thanks to the man up there, me. Tommaso Ciampa also had a match on Dynamite, and he was fighting Desmond Xavier, sure.
Which is one of the lead boys, right?
It's one of the rascals. Yeah, he's a rascal. And he won. And then afterwards, he got up real close and personal with the camera. It was very... I like when the wrestlers do this because it's so, like, nature documentary. Like, it's just a tiger that's just like, what's this? What are you doing in my enclosure? Got up really close to the camera. And he cut an intimate promo about, it was kind of about the men's world title, like where he's just being like, I don't know who's going to have that title, but whoever has it, old Tommaso wants it. And you explain.
Yeah, he said he wants all the gold, and I thought, well, you're a troll king, so that makes sense.
Yeah, that's what I thought you'd say.
A little voice came out from under the bridge and said, I want all your gold.
All the gold. And I thought, Tommaso Ciampa, you're crazy. You weren't even good enough to be on the pay-per-view. You think you're in the world title scene?
I think he was in the he was in the gauntlet. But you're right.
Oh,
He didn't get his own match. That doesn't count. The gauntlet.
That's nothing.
That's
Dustin was in the gauntlet. He was never in the world title scene.
And that's our benchmark, folks. That's our
love you,
benchmark.
Dustin.
When did he have the mic? Was that during the match?
It was after.
It was
match.
right
He
after
had
the
murdered.
match.
He had murdered
Yeah.
Desmond, and then he did. You know why I noticed it? It's because he did like a kind of a. It was a 2-fingered crook, which I always to me is like, oh, okay, that's a little. That's you shouldn't be doing that. And yeah, and then he said he got the mic and he said, cut the music, but the music had already been cut.
And then the crowd was chanting bald, and he said, "Save that shit for Ricochet."
I like him. I mean, you know, he's a troll king.
Yeah.
I like him because he's a troll king to me. You know, if I were considering Tommaso Ciampa on his merits that he's trying to present to me, I don't know what I would feel about him. But because to me, he's a troll king and he wants all the gold.
We've kind of made up, like, usually we're telling cloud stories. Somehow we've made a cloud person.
Yeah.
It's like the character we know as Tommaso Ciampa has no relation to real Tommaso Ciampa, but we love him better.
Yeah. And we don't want to meet real Tommaso Ciampa. I'll never meet Ciampa. To me, he's Ciampa. And I love him.
But it's good because our cloud person just overlays him on the screen.
Yeah,
really nice.
perfectly
Yeah.
overlays him, so we never have
Perfect
to
overlay.
see what's underneath.
Yeah. We never see what's underneath. That's the thing we least want. Okay, final topic of the night. The Dogs and the Conglomeration fought at Dynasty. This was pretty much mostly the same match and in the same spot as the previous pay-per-view.
Yeah.
But Kyle O'Reilly came back, and he was OC and Roddy's third. And they did a special little theater boy sitcom entrance where OC was asleep on a couch, and Roddy came out yelling, "Orange!" Like, wake up, we gotta go to the pay-per-view. And then Kyle came out, and he looked so happy. It was nothing like that time he came back, and he had just eaten all those men on the ship.
Yeah.
He didn't have any horrors he was contemplating.
No.
He was merely happy to be there with his friends.
Merely happy. Yeah.
Yeah. Those days are so far behind him. And
He looks like he's really healed from his experience on the Terror.
yeah, I bet none of that will ever come back. I hope it does.
I hope it does.
And they went on down to the ring, and then I think the Dogs came out and they like humped the sofa, which is pretty funny, honestly.
Classic dog shit.
Honestly, that was pretty funny. No complaints from me. And this is when we learned that the Dogs had the trios belts. And not to put you guys on the spot, but I didn't really do the math. Can someone just tell me where the belts have been? Like, how do we get here?
Well, they were on Jet Speed and Hangman,
Yeah.
and then they went to I lost
DCF.
DCF, right?
Yep.
DCF,
Right.
and then they went back
Immediately
to Jet
back.
Speed and Mystico.
Yeah, okay. You guys
And
can't
then-
see it, but we have to use our hands to do this. Every part of the body is involved. Okay, so we're back to Jet Speed and Mystico.
And then they wanted it. The Dogs won it on the collision before Dynasty.
Oh.
From Jet
They won
Speed
it
and
off of
Mystico.
Jet Speed and Mystico. No wonder Speedball is maybe not doing great.
Yeah.
keeps losing those trios belts.
But Kevin did say, I don't blame you. But maybe that's the last thing you want to hear when you blame yourself.
Yeah.
Did he kind of blame Mystico? I feel like he did. He definitely blamed Hangman the first
Kevin.
time. So, but that's sweet, to be like,
Yeah,
it's
blame
the
anyone
third
but your
guy.
husband. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's that other schmo. It's not
Yeah,
you.
it's
You've
not
been
us.
fine. You've been fine this
Yeah.
whole time.
Yeah, we would be winning if there were three of us.
I mean, the Young Bucks have made a career out of doing that.
That's right. Yep.
It wasn't us.
That's
It
how
was our
you-
evil third that we must kill now.
That's why they like to have him around. They're just like, you gotta have it. You gotta have a red shirt around. You
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah.
have someone that you can throw to the wolves.
Yeah. If you don't have a scapegoat, who can you put the sins of the community onto to send them out of the camp?
They're so smart. Oh, our smart.
Can I tell you
bucks.
guys some late breaking news about this match?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dustin was the official coach for it.
Oh.
Oh.
Someone
What a
posted,
beautiful boy.
I don't know where they got it, but someone posted the call sheet for this. And apparently he's listed on the sheet as Chuck.
No, Chuck.
No. Oh, if you guys could see our face, we're beaming. We're so proud.
Such a good boy.
It was a really fun match. So good job, Dustin.
It was.
It was a really fun match. And I was so happy that I kept saying all night, I was like, if I don't see Kyle O'Reilly tonight,
Yeah.
Tony Khan is going to feel my fucking wrath.
Yeah. When he didn't come out in that gauntlet. Boy,
I know, because we didn't see the Collision promo until later. It was very funny because I think I also thought he was going to be in the gauntlet. And then later when I was watching the clips from Collision, and like there was like a very funny thing where like Roddy was like, wow, there's 3 of them and only 2 of us. What will happen? Maybe we should call someone. I was like, why didn't we know that was where Kyle was going to be?
I hadn't seen that, but I had on the match card, I had seen that it was a question mark for their third. So I actually was like, Kyle is coming for the dogs for sure. And they fought the match and they won. And they won the belts off the dogs. Yeah. And I guess the dogs had immediately, when they won the belts, put out a shirt that was like, dogs have belts or something. It was all like dogs have belts.
The ugliest shirt I've ever seen. It was incredible.
But if you're putting that shirt out as a bit, knowing that you're about to lose the belts, that is fucking funny.
I know. If you have them for 24 hours, you're like,
that's really funny.
I have to tell you that I would absolutely purchase a shirt that said all dogs have belts. And I would wear it everywhere.
That'd be a good wrestling shirt. Yeah.
Let's write that down in our notes. Maybe when we have merch again someday.
All dogs have belts.
All dogs have belts.
What does it mean? Doesn't matter.
Don't worry about it. Hey, don't even worry about it. And then later I saw that, you guys see that clip of Kyle backstage afterwards, and he's like really emotional. Like he's like crying and being like, thank you, Tony Khan, for, having me as a wrestler and standing by me, basically. And Tony does this thing where I was just like, this is so crazy, where he kind of like ducks down a little, like he's like when you're talking to a child, but it's to peer up into Kyle's face, like, clearly to be like, you're my sweet boy. Oh, Kyle, I love you. I love having you here. Of course, you're one of my favorite wrestlers. I love you, sweet boy. And I was genuinely very moved. I know the way I've described it is funny, but I was like, this is really sweet. Tony Khan. I think it's good that you really love your action figures. I think you really do.
Yeah.
I don't think you make all the right decisions at all, but I do think you're coming from a place of kindness and that you treat other people like human beings.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, and I think that's good.
Yeah.
Call me crazy. I think it's nice.
And Mr. Tony, thank you for this episode. This episode was a gift to us. So
it was for us.
Thank you, Tony.
It was for us. I didn't bring it up earlier, but I do want to say now that the one thing that I find extremely funny about all the Darby discourse, where people are like, "Oh, so he's just a Make-A-Wish, and he just because he's an AEW original, you get a belt." Well, what? Then give OC a belt is what people keep saying, and I keep being like, "Don't bring him into this. He deserves a belt too. Stop acting like it's crazy."
It's not crazy. It's fine.
Stupid Orange Cassidy a belt. You're also mean. Okay. Was there anything you wanted to talk about that you didn't get a chance to talk about?
I was just going to say, I was very happy that OC has these trios belts, but it is a real shame that he never had them with Best Friends when he should have had them with Best Friends. The most married trio of all time.
I know.
At AEW.
I'm sorry. They should have had it instead of the Lucha Brothers. They
Absolutely should have.
Absolutely should have. It was a travesty.
It was really fucked. It was really fucked up.
I really thought they might get them that time too, but
I know. There was the one time that we were like, we're in with a shot. We're in with a genuine shot. Mm-hmm. And Tony said, "Girls, you stupid girls. Go to the feminist bookstore."
Tony's like, "Best Friends will never win."
But it's so funny.
This will never be on TV.
His vibe was like, "I love Best Friends individually. Yeah. I love all of them individually. No, they will never win. No, God, they will never win." No. Okay. Well, it's mean, and yeah, I think of what might have been and what could be again, Dustin, if we just get back in the ring. You know,
just fix that ankle right up, and we know you're there.
Would love to. Yeah, we saw you. We got to see you in the background of a shot this week. That was huge for us. We'd love it. We'd love a medical update. Let's update the medical Patreon, King. Let's update the medical Patreon.
And whenever Trent makes his way back across country from being abandoned in Vancouver, you guys could have a little match.
Dustin should get on in that movie. He might be able to help. What if he accidentally intersected with them somehow?
Yeah, I feel like Dustin would be the most useless person in that kind of crisis.
He makes it worse.
Yeah, because like Greg and Rocky are like, okay, so we've got to do a shift at the bazooka factory in order to earn enough money for cab fare, and Dustin's like, I'm not doing that.
Greg and Rocky are in, I just realized it's the brothers in Ocean's 11 when they're down at the factory that makes the dice, and they get like totally sidetracked because they're like unionizing the workers. Yeah, Dustin's only going to make the situation, because it's like Greg and Rocky, what do they have going for them? They're just yes-anding everything they say to each other. It's just like, totally, let's do that. Yes, that's a great idea. You get Dustin in there, suddenly you just got someone who's bringing the mood.
No. No buts. That's what Dustin's bringing to the party.
He's just going, why don't we just die?
Yeah. What if we just lie down here and die? Yeah.
Guys, we're not, get it through your thick heads. We're never making it back. We're never making it back.
We live here now. We're in Oklahoma. We're Oklahomans now. We're never making it home.
He's dead weight. It's gonna be a miracle if they get him home.
Yeah, they just put him on a tarp and start dragging.
The only way those three are getting, you know what, we can't even get in. We can't get in this anymore because we said under 2 hours and it's 2 hours, 4 minutes.
But I have to say, this is what makes us mentally healthy. Many people talk about their special guy and they're like, he should win belts and he should be the king of everything. And we're like, he's useless and he'd never get us home from Oklahoma.
We're like, what if they had to drag him across the country? I feel better. It cheered me up.
Oh my gosh. We're well adjusted. We're mentally well adjusted.
Many
we're thriving.
say that. Many say that.
This episode of Dynamite healed us.
It healed us. We've been healed by the wrestling we received this week. And I can't wait for it all to get jossed next weekend. And to get abruptly unhealed. And all the slings and arrows, just the spots in the body where they hit, reopen. You know,
although maybe they'll get healed more. Like, anything could happen. And I don't know that everyone would have thought this episode of Dynamite would make you feel good about AEW. So
I don't know. I don't know what anyone. I actually don't know what anyone thought about this episode.
I don't either. Really.
No, I deliberately decided that I wasn't going to hurt myself. Yeah,
protecting my peace. We had the time of our lives. On that note, I've been Allie.
I've been Ann.
And I've been Leah.
It's Tunnel Talk. Our theme is by Chris Corkin. You can find us on Twitter, Tumblr, Twitch, and Blue Sky at Tunnel Talk Pod via email, tunneltalkpod@gmail.com. Nope, lost it. Completely lost it. I was doing so good. You can also find us. You can find us on our feed. You can find us on the Social Suplex Network feed, where you can check out all the other great podcasts on the network. I learned a lot about Pat McAfee this week. I wasn't up to date on what was going on over at WWE for Mania, so I listened to Trish and Sarah and I finally learned. And you know what I said? What? You can find us on the Social Suplex Network Discord. Please rate, review, and subscribe to us wherever you get your podcasts. Stay frosty. And as always, please come back next week.